If you have a need to post multiple SAP documents from a single GLSU template, you can use the dropped header functionality. In this example, I'm going to post multiple miscellaneous vendor invoices. So the first thing I'm going to do is come up here to my Choose Fields icon in my GLSU ribbon, and I'm going to move a couple of fields down from my header section down into my line item section. In this case, I'm going to move my reference, which will be my invoice number. And anytime you post multiple documents like this, we recommend you bring the document number down as well. Now, most of these fields can be brought down. Maybe you have different posting dates or different document types, but today we're just going to bring these two. When I click Accept, you'll see there's my two header fields now down in the line item section. And I'm going to do vendor invoices, so I'm going to do a KR document type. My company code is 3000. Now, with most of these fields, pick lists are available, and that is accomplished using your F4, your function 4 key on your keyboard. In this case, this is a date field. I'm going to choose today's date. Now, I can do the same thing on posting date, or I can use simple Excel copy and paste to get that date in there. I'm going to do a US dollar, and I'm just going to type some text in here. Now, down in my line item section, this is the reference where I said this will be the invoice number. So I'm going to say 123898. That's my invoice number, just made up. Document number is blank. That'll come back from SAP. Now, my posting key is going to be a 31, which is a vendor posting key. And since I use that vendor posting key, when I do a lookup on my account now, these are going to be vendor accounts. And I know the one I want starts with a 14, so I'm going to use my search functionality down here. And it's this one right here. I'm going to do $100. I'm going to put some text in there. I can expand that field. And the other side of my entry with this single invoice is going to be a GL debit. So I put my GL posting key in there. And this time when I do a lookup, these are going to be my GL accounts. Now I want my supplies account, and I don't remember that number. So I'm going to type in the word supplies, search for that. I want this middle one. I'm going to do $100. I'm just going to leave everything else blank on that row. Now I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to copy that whole bit of data there, and I'm going to bring it down to my next invoice. In this case, I'm going to say 98321. I'll leave everything the same. I'll change the dollar amounts, and the text I'll just put a 2 on there. So I have two miscellaneous vendor invoices that I'm ready to post now. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here to my validate option, and it's going to validate this information against SAP. And as you see, it brings me back 2 errors, and it's the same thing on each one. My supplies account requires a cost object, and I forgot to put my cost center in there. So now that should be fine. I can validate again if I'd like to, or I can post, and that's what I'm going to do. It's going to validate very quickly for me. It's posting the document now, and it's going to come up and it's going to ask me if I want to attach this workbook to the documents that I just posted. Now in this case, that'll be part of another video. I'm going to say no. And when that gets done, you'll see I now have 2 document numbers posted from a single worksheet. That is the dropped header functionality of GLSU.